Why, hello there. I didn't see you there in my brain.
I take no responsibility for what's in Talen's brain.
Yeah, in fact, there are very few people who should, and those who should will never, ever be punished as a way that they deserve. Anyway, it's another week of cleanup. We're just picking different worlds and durdling around in them until such time as we've finished. You get, like, you know, a solid hour of gameplay of just me dicking around trying to remember where all the figments are.
And I'm along for the ride.
Because you love a hundo, don't you?
I do!
I'm not going to be starting with Bob's Bottles, because Bob's Bottles is big and it's a little annoying, and I think I didn't get much in it. So I think I want to allocate one where we have just a more manageable chunk. And,
okay.
well, you've got to go to bed. Right?
Like it's your business. I had a big couch nap this afternoon.
It's true, but technically speaking, helping you, manage your life well is actually my business.
I'm in rare goblin form.
Yeah.
Yes, and I was going to say I actually need to take responsibility for some of the shit in Talen's brain, because I did permanently deform it when we were 17.
Yep. But yes, so we're going to go back to the Psyching Sensorium and see what we get time-wise out of that. The aim is about an hour. I hope you're all having fun along with me.
Yeah, you better be, because you can't get out now.
I'm really fond of the Psyching Sensorium, despite the fact that it is very much speaking to a culture out of sync with my own.
Could you give me a lift?
Yeah, no kidding.
I am, like, ironically, the music of this is kinda like my dad's music, but it's not. Right?
No, neither of our parents are, well, none of our parents are really like psychedelic rock guys.
No.
My mum was much more folk rock.
Yep. And, like, my dad likes a lot of classic rock from the era, but not all of it. And one of those many things that just made me go, like, he has a lot of really specific special interests, huh? He likes everything the Eagles did, and everything Jimmy Buffett did, and everything the Moody Blues did, and can memorize them all categorically and all that. But if you ask him about any other bands,
He did say the Moody Blues never put out a bad album, and that prompted me to go and legally sample their entire discography, and I have to disagree.
Yeah.
They did a lot of trash.
They could do a lot of clangers.
A lot of it's just kind of boring.
Yeah.
It was fun when they were, like, obviously extremely altered. And recording the fable of,
we're here for the wizard!
the spirits of who will save us, by opening the New Age of Enlightenment or whatever. Like, they were very into that.
I need to get somewhere quick.
Their early stuff
May I trouble you
is kind of amazing to listen to. Because it's very just, like, fucking 60s American rock.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, who are you?
It is pretty funny how much my dad likes a lot of people who definitely do not align with him politically.
Well, not even a shred of politicism, just like the kind of rock that's like, hey babe, and you say that about 4,000 times. It's so generic, it is nothing. If I played it to you, you wouldn't know it was them. And apparently this is a really key element of their career, because this also prompted me to go look at their Wikipedia, which includes an anecdote where they were just chilling out in the van after a show one day, and one of them turned around and was like, man, we fucking suck. I wouldn't listen to us.
So, to slightly alter that, I would say that I can't honestly tell you I'd recognize any Moody Blues song that isn't Nights in White Satin.
But you would recognize what Nights in White Satin.
I would absolutely recognize Nights in White Satin. But, like, that's it. That's the extent for me.
And you'd probably recognize, well, a lot of them are like spoken word poetry with symphonic background and stuff like that. And you probably there's yeah. And I feel like you would get the vibe on a lot of those.
I'm not allowed to make fun of that.
But you would never, ever recognize
What's
the
that
early
sound?
stuff.
I, as someone who still unironically listens to Wizard Needs Food badly, and I fight dragons, like, I don't really get to throw rocks on that front.
Listen. I Fight Dragons is amazing.
Yeah, like, they're a whole band-ass band in the nerdcore space. And I like the Stupendium, genuinely like the Stupendium's work, and and they're extremely nerdcore.
I will say, Wizard Needs Food badly ages extremely poorly.
Yeah, 30 seconds after you hear it for the first time and go, oh wait, you're a shit boyfriend. That's the... Like, you think the problem is that the girl doesn't support you. No, you're a shit boyfriend.
Well, there's that, but it's not like... It's very crucial to hear it in a time where nerds were actually looked down upon.
Yes.
As opposed to nerds forced themselves into a position of respect and are destroying the world.
Yeah.
Like, it's not... It doesn't hit the same way.
Pre-Gamergate, pre-Elon.
And there's this particular line where he's basically whinging about boys aren't supposed to like boy things anymore.
Yeah.
Like the line is, public thought says men should try and be tame. And that ages incredibly poorly. A guy whining about I'm not supposed to like football because they hurt each other.
Yep.
No, you that's bullshit. Even in the 90s, no one ever said that to you.
Reese Roper is, I think, 3 years older than me.
In the 90s, they started selling fucking pro wrestling to children, alright? Man baby stocks were already skyrocketing.
Stonks. It's true. And the entire oeuvre of Wizard Needs Food badly is this idea of like, oh, I'm torn between all these things that I love and I care about, like video games and tackle football, and you want me to be good at bookkeeping. I'm like, actually, yeah, you can do both of those things, man.
He literally says, you hate the things I love, and at that point, don't have a relationship, man.
Yeah.
Don't do it.
That's not a good
Go find a girl who likes dumb nerd shit.
Uh-huh.
There's so fucking many of them, you just ignore them because they were fat, alright? Yes, I may have a bit of a chip on my shoulder about nerd guys complaining about how girls don't like nerd stuff. We have always been here.
But then again, while we're talking about the oeuvre of Mr. Reese Roper, I would also point out pre-ex-girlfriend, which is the idea of, well, that girl is literally too attractive to talk to, which, not a good look.
It's very adolescent. I can kind of appreciate it.
Well, I mean, what is ska music without a complete inability to get over high school?
But you know, I of course, if I may dispense some sage advice, as a person who inexplicably has been married for 25 years, just go for it. Like, the worst thing that happens when you ask is that you get rejected, and it may result in you being 17 and being like, well, I'm gonna be a spinster now, nobody will ever love me. But, you know, the next day you might meet the love of your life. So, hey, just chill. Don't worry about it too much.
Yeah,
However bad you think you are, he probably thinks he's worse. That goes double in the reverse.
You got another bar to spit?
Don't ask me how that maths works out.
Hang on a second, that assonance is from Better Than You Are by Three Dead Trolls in a Baggie.
It might have taken on a little bit of that once the words took shape, but it wasn't deliberate.
No, that song's...
The atonal quality of that might have clued you into the fact that I wasn't particularly trying to sing.
Yeah, that song is amazing.
That song is gruesome.
And like, I don't know if Wizard Needs Food badly doesn't already make this clear. I do like a song with a really fucked up narrator.
Oh, sure. I mean, I have also legally sampled the whole of Bare Naked Ladies discography.
Oh,
and that's a fucked up man.
Yeah. If you take all those songs in aggregate as being about one person, that guy needs to be studied in a lab or hunted for sport, and I'm not sure which.
It's super easy to take them that way because they do, like, I don't expect they are all autobiographical, though if they were, it would explain the fucked upness, that's for sure. But they have a consistent enough character that it's not at all difficult to believe they are the same guy.
Walked right past that one.
Like, there's a very, very reliable tone of,
Hey, little buddy.
how to
I need to
describe
get
it.
somewhere quick.
Just observing that you are in a relationship that you and the other person are both shit at and not wanting it to end regardless.
Got a little bubble juice in my nose that time.
So many songs are about, like, you know, just relationships failing, in a way that is clearly just neither of you is good, or at least good at this.
You shouldn't be here.
So, some of them, there's only really one responsible party. Like the flag. The flag is fairly solidly pointing the finger at one person in the relationship. But most of them are just like, you know, I'm a selfish piece of shit, I wish I could care more about you, but if I'm paying attention, I don't. Right? It's brutal.
So, I was about to say, Your Honor, may I introduce you to Exhibit A, the Mountain Goats, and then I realized you've probably only heard 3 Mountain Goats songs, but you'd still agree with me.
I would. Well, I mean, I've heard the 3, so...
Mm-hmm.
Actually, that's not true. One of them is just kind of cute and nice.
Yeah, and I guess you've also heard You Can't Unmurder Somebody from Poker Face.
Oh yes! I forgot that's amazing. That was fucking incredible, because we were watching that, and he's like noodling,
Yeah,
and trying out some lyrics, and I'm like, oh, that's very Mountain Goats lyrics, and you're like, guess who that is?
And I fell out of my chair.
That was awesome. I don't get to do that
Could you
very
give me a
often.
lift?
Talen is kind of a voice actor whisperer, like he's really good at picking someone's voice when they show up in a... Even just like a 3-second cameo is like, hang on, is that fucking... That's what's his face.
Thanks, buddy.
My best call on that one
I
is still
trouble
going to be
you
the
for a
time
moment?
I successfully tagged Grey Delisle in the movie Bolt.
Yeah, that was unexpected.
Which, because it's
Thanks
not
for
how
the
Grey
ride.
Delisle normally does her voices.
Yeah, but that's the thing, you can do it even when they're doing a voice.
Yeah.
And that's the impressive part. Like, if you were like, oh, that's fucking Clancy Brown, that wouldn't be that impressive. Because that's a distinctive voice. I might be able to get that one. Like, when fucking Ion had Dante Basco do one of the generic voices
You're like,
in the English
hang on
dub,
a
I was
second.
like, hang on, I know who that is. But that's the easy one, because he was just doing Zuko.
Ellie wants to be part of this conversation. But yeah, Dante Basco is a really interesting guy because he's a very good voice actor. Like if you hand him a role and say, I want you to do this character having this experience, he's really consistently good at that. But his range of characters he can play is 1.5 guys.
I was gonna say I'm not sure he is that good a voice actor. I think it's just that when you see him in a role, it's because he's perfect at it.
Yeah, and like that's a thing that happens. Like no one's hiring Romy Park to do the voice of the Bruiser.
What if you're the saddest boy in the world and he cries?
Yeah.
Perfect. Do it again.
What we know is him cry. Fox is just going through a headcanon list of different Romy Park characters now.
I mean, God. There's a world where if you want to just destroy me on the spot, like I've been vaporized from orbit, you do like a full 100% sincere original script Astro Boy reboot with Romy. And I cease to exist.
Just vaporized. What is it? Cold shot through the duplex.
Like fucking, you remember Monster? And I was like, this is an amazing show. This is great. I don't think anything about this should change.
Yep.
But like, as a person who has spent my entire life with a crush on Astro Boy, I got it when it was age appropriate, okay? That shit doesn't go away.
Yep.
The one disappointing thing about it is that, like,
Johan is no Astro Boy.
Well, Urasawa's art style isn't there to
Yep.
to depict hot characters. That's not its purpose.
Also, I think you name-wise might be mixing up Pluto and Monster.
Oh shit! I said monster, didn't I? Yes,
Yeah.
I definitely meant Pluto.
That's
My bad.
Because, like, I think you did watch an episode of Monster with me and went, wow, that's really impressive. I don't want to watch anymore.
Yeah, I haven't watched the whole thing, but I had to watch Pluto because
It's about your boy.
it's Astro Boy.
It's your boy.
About my boy.
And not Kong Ming.
See what you did there.
I think I've looked at all the figments around here. So what am I missing? What?
You know, to be fair, I said that, but also, like, they kind of already did that by doing a fucking Arslan reboot with Orel.
God, yeah. God, yeah, that, again, sniped through the duplex.
It really sucks that the anime of that is extremely shit tier.
Yep.
Like, they did not have a lot of money to spend on that, and you can't do Arslan without a big budget, because there's a million years of it.
There's a lot of it, and it's got a lot of mass battles. It is one of those things where I just think it's better as a manga, just because the economics of making it as a good anime is extremely hard.
I do think, like, I would wish for it one day to get, like, a master take.
Like Brotherhood?
Yeah, I guess so.
Or like One Piece?
And it kind of would count as the Brotherhood treatment, wouldn't it? Because it's had a few anime adaptations, none of which have been good. Like, obviously the first one was doomed because it was another attempt to animate fucking Yoshitaka Amano.
Why?
Character designs, which
Why?
I mean, because he's popular and good at drawing characters and stuff.
He's mad. No.
And you make the mistake of thinking that you could make these move and they'd still look just as good, and you can't.
Nope.
And you won't.
You super can't.
And you need to not try.
Just accept that there are some things that some art styles are better at.
I don't know, man. I mean, digital animation techniques can do some pretty astounding things style-wise that would not have been... That wouldn't have been necessarily impossible previously, but would have been completely unfeasible previously.
Yeah.
So, like, you know, I'm going to rule out the possibility that it could work one day. But you cannot go at it half-assed.
Nope.
You need an entire ass and probably, like, a whole spare ass.
Yeah. And, like, this is one of the things to bring up at Urasawa. Like, Urasawa's whole thing is... Not, like... This is one of my favorite mangakas, so don't take this like I'm shitting on him. The man's storytelling is nowhere near... The man's plotting is nowhere nearly as good as his storytelling. There's a reason why Pluto is such a phenomenal work, because someone wrote 80% of the story already. And he could rely on that. Monster is great. I have no complaints about Monster. Well, okay, I have one complaint about Monster in that it's so bloody long, it's functionally... Like, the only adaptation they could ever do of Monster doesn't make it more approachable. It just makes it the same thing at the same length.
Good boy.
Come on, honey. Settle down.
Good boy. Beautiful. Good job.
I'm gonna find out that noise mixing I've done for this episode is gonna be
Hey, little
brutal on
buddy,
Ellie's barking.
I need to get somewhere quick.
Oh, yeah. We were fucking about with our mics earlier.
Yep.
This could go badly. It's fine. People love dog content.
Yep. Or at least Furore loves dog
That
content.
always
Quite
makes
frankly,
me
as the only
nervous.
person who keeps regularly commenting, everything I do it for you, Furore.
You're not allowed to say that, Talen. Those lyrics are banned from the internet. And we'll never know why or who wrote them or what song they're from.
Mysterious folk song, everything I do it for you. Author unknown.
Yeah.
Well, now, the Canadian government has apologized for that person many times. Ooh, I forgot about this.
I thought about it. Mountain Coat's Canadian.
I don't know. I didn't think so.
I have the impression they are, but I think it's only because I found out about them through
Lure.
Loading Ready 1. Yeah.
Yeah. No,
Did it say Loading Ready 1?
and also,
Hey,
just for my own sake here, you found out about them from Loading Ready Run and not me.
sure.
Yeah, probably from you, but I think I just assumed you found out about them from Loading Ready Run. Because that's the first place I heard them named.
Ah, so
Like, from you, I learned all the lyrics to No
Show
Children.
children.
And then through Loading Ready Run, I found out the names and the title of that.
Yeah, so, there is a claymation Adult Swim horror comedy series called Orel, which is in the style of, you wouldn't know the Christian show David and Goliath, would you?
I would not.
Okay, so there's this
I
Christian...
don't think I've ever watched a claymation thing in my life aside
We
from
had
Trap
trouble you for it,
Oh, wow. You are missing out on some cool stuff, in my opinion. But, anyway.
I'm an animation simp.
Yep.
They went the same way as the puppets.
Yep. If it doesn't have cells, she doesn't want none. Or something like that.
My animator don't want none unless you got cells, son.
Yeah, that'll do. Meet me halfway on that one. Thank you. We're all just going to pretend I didn't buff that one completely.
I just liked animators scanning down and going, gotta be honest, I just wanted to say it once I realized that worked.
But the,
Watch it.
I was wondering what happened.
I admit the curiosity got the better of me too. But with so there's this Christian TV show from, oh god, I want to say it's the 80s, but it might even be the 70s, called David and Goliath, which is about a little boy and his talking dog called Goliath. And they're very middle of the road white American Protestant.
Ew.
It's
Boy,
like,
I don't like the implications of that.
well, look, no, you are correct, but the good news is, don't worry, Christians can't do symbolism. So that's not actually what it's about.
This is like the original two Cavaliers in Fire Emblem being called Cain and Abel, and you're like, wow, what are you trying to say? And the answer is nothing.
Nothing.
They're just names that go together.
We don't know anything. Why is this? Did something
Did something
happen?
happen?
I wonder if that's over there that I can get to. Doo-doo-doo. There is.
And over there.
And there's nothing here. But, you check. You always check. Anyway, so David and Goliath was a kids show about David, who would every day have a Sunday school level problem, and he would wind up talking to Goliath about it, and Goliath would be, well, I guess what we should be doing is something good, David.
Oh, I've seen The Simpsons refer to this, haven't I? And
Yep.
I just had no idea what they're on about.
Rod and Todd also did a parody of... There was a parody of it around Rod and Todd at one point where they talk to they're like two sheep, and they talk to an older sheep of like, oh, you have committed a sin.
Yeah, because I remember that voice is the thing. That's what brought it back.
Yep. So, Adult Swim had a TV series on it for a while, and I want to say like 2003, called Orel, which is a parody of David and Goliath. And it is the pitchiest dark comedy I have ever watched. And it is incredibly relatable. Like, it is full of 100% dead on, oh no, yeah, that actually is the guy. That's what those families are like. That's what those guys are like. That is and it is all played for comedy, and it is extremely funny when it is being funny. And when it is not being funny, it's fucking horrifying. Because one of the gags in the first season is at the end of every episode, Orel, the kid, winds up going and talking to his dad about the problem of the episode. And that scene always begins with Orel getting out of his dad's lap and pulling up his pants, and his dad putting away the belt.
God.
And it's every single time they do that scene. And like, yep, that's unremarkable, right? Everyone knows about that. And yeah, that's the kind of show it is. And then at the end of season 1, after a whole season of following Orel, and Orel has some like Moral Orel is definitely a dark comedy to start with. It's definitely very silly. Like one of the earlier episodes is Orel realizing that God being forgiven is great, so you should do something really terrible so God can forgive you for it. So he starts raising the dead.
Okay.
And his dad punishes him for that because I think it's because he didn't borrow the library book properly. Or it's because he relied on a library book, and that's socialism. Like, it's that kind of...
I see.
Right?
Okay, yeah.
Right? And then you have this whole season of just simple plot of the week of Orel has a really mundane level problem, and then his dad helps him through it with a really dumb solution. And inevitably, Orel gets spanked, and that's okay and good, because Orel getting spanked is a sign that the episode is over. Anyway, and then...
I'm uncomfortable even just talking about this. That's amazing.
And then season 2 is when the author gets the impression that they're gonna get fired, and they just start going for broke. And I think there are 3 seasons of Moral Orel, and the third one is like, you know, all the dregs and everything we had left over, like all the juice we have in the tank, we're going to play with it. And one of the things that comes up is just one episode-long examination of what Orel's mother's life is like. And, like, just how she feels about her life as the mother of 2 in a marriage with this absolutely hellish dude in this church community, which is completely free of any kind of social empathy. And like, goes some really fucking dark places. And the ending of that episode is a full montage of her coming home and just doing an evening as the good Christian mother to no children. And it's brutal. It is indescribably brutal. And that's where I learned about no children.
I see.
And that's where I learned about the mountain goats. And then I was like, wow, these people look... This is a really intense thing. I don't know if I could handle listening to more of their stuff. And the next thing I found out about was Charlie Sheen discusses things with the feds.
I have no idea what that is.
It's a very different tone. And then, as everyone eventually does, I found out about This Year, which is an absolute banger, and I think everyone's been singing it at New Year's. The thing that every millennial is going to be tiresomely singing every New Year's. Forever. It's our Old Lang Syne.
Make it irrelevant if you want it to stop. Good luck with that.
Yeah. Yep. So yeah, there's a little story. Moral Orel is really good, but it's just completely unshareable. And, like, the worst thing it does is, like, at the very end, it does kind of go like, oh, well, these people, there are good, faithful people who are trying in this church community, and I'm like, I don't care. They have allowed this hell to exist on this earth, and they all put their heads in the sand and ignore it. So, they all should burn. You know, that's not how most people think of these things. I might be a little bitter.
Yeah, I mean, I'm definitely in the camp of, it doesn't matter how good you are personally if you're, lending your weight to, like, if you're letting these people use you as an excuse to do the things that they want to do.
Yeah.
You gotta get out.
Yeah.
But, easy for me to say, I had no trouble getting out.
Yeah. And like, I have joked about it in the past of Wittgenstein talking with Kant. You know, what about the Nazis, Kant? What about the Nazis? And when it comes to the Christian faith, you know, if your supernatural connection to God and your personal relationship to the creator of the universe doesn't include some way to make sure that your church doesn't occasionally have Nazis in it, then what fucking good is it? Like, why isn't the social system that you think is good somehow discouraging the Nazis?
And if the Nazis are good, actually, party is, you know, counting you in their user base, because they statistically consider your church to be part of their, support base, then you kind of might as well be.
Yeah, like, sorry, at that point you are in the Nazi bar.
Yeah.
Moral Orel's really funny, though. It's really funny, and it's really unshareable.
Oh, no. That was... What are we actually looking for in this world?
I don't know. In fact, what I might do, because I think I've definitely...
Check what we're looking for.
Yeah, well, I know what we're looking for in general. Figments, a single nugget of wisdom, a half a mind, a memory vault, and 2 bags.
There's shitloads of stuff left.
There's shitloads of stuff.
Where the fuck is it?
Well, that's the thing. I think what's happening here is there is 1 figment here.
Could you give me a
Or
lift?
2 figments here in some location.
We should go.
Oh, wait, we're done.
first.
We're done with concessions.
Fuck!
Well,
We're walking around in circles.
yep. Time to go to the Eye Shrine.
We're distracted by Astro Boy.
And Moral Orel.
Got a little bubble juice. in
Curse
my
you,
nose.
mountain goats!
They're really good. I like them a lot.
Yeah, I'm not really cursing them.
Man, I really picked this level clean on the first run through, didn't I?
I like how green everything is.
Uh-huh.
I like green. Green's my
Also,
favorite.
this effect that they got working on the 3D, I love that. I love that so much. The like wandering over the horizon, curve of the
The
earth.
curving horizon with the fucking swirling, yeah, I guess it's sun rays, isn't it? But it's not. I mean, it's the hallucinatory striping.
Uh-huh. Hey, Ellie, is it possible that you want Fox's seat?
No, because you can't see what he's doing here. He's looking at me and then he's looking at the treat jar, and he's looking at me and he's looking at the treat jar.
And he did come over, even without being asked. So really, that deserves a treat even more
Yeah.
so.
He's here. He should get a treat.
To be fair, I do think that way about my dog most of the time, but I resist the urge and do not get treats all the time.
I mean, I'm inclined to agree, but I've already given him a lot of treats today.
Yeah, butthole.
Okay, if you want one, you at least gotta get in your bed. Come on.
Oh, hello, you.
Come on, go to bed.
Ah,
Yep.
Go
whoops.
to bed.
I'm fine. I'm fine. No one saw.
I didn't see. I was too busy trying to convince the dog to sit down in
Splat.
bed. It's so funny. He's so relaxed most of the time. He just doesn't like the record for some reason.
Yeah, it's really weird. It happens when we play Dungeons and Dragons as well. Well, sorry, we don't play Dungeons and Dragons right now. We play Blades in the Dark. And by the way, if I say playing Dungeons and Dragons, I mean not 5th edition.
Obviously. The 4th edition.
The best edition.
That's At the moment, that's not for playing. That's just for my personal developmental delight.
That joke will never stop being funny to me, which is extremely sad. Right? Like, as far
Nah,
as senses of
fuck it,
humans
it
go,
rules.
as far as senses of humor go, like, though, come on. I've got...
Listen, you can stop doing that joke at the point where people who don't like 4th edition stop every time they bring it up, saying, "Oh, it sucked."
Yeah.
Sup, clone?
It is very funny. I've been watching... I don't watch 5th edition Dungeons and Dragons content on the internet. It's
I
not-
mean, you do a little bit.
No, I don't watch 5th edition, like, people go, here's how to Dungeon Master. Here's how to do a good job.
Oh, right.
I don't watch that stuff. Not out of any disrespect, which is like, it's a game system I know nothing about and don't care about. Why would I? At all. Ooh, helmets, Hail Mary.
I find it makes me unnecessarily mad. Because there's a very good chance that in the course of that, like when someone's like, here's the problem with XYZ spell in Dungeons and Dragons, will just leave me going, well, if you played the good edition, this wouldn't be a problem.
It is inevitably something that was fixed.
Yeah.
That's one of the things that really bucks me out. That, like, see, one of the problems that 4th edition has is there aren't a lot of outliers. And that means that it's not as easy to draw comparisons because they did a good job of making the game reasonably fair and good at running itself. So, like, if you want to be a good DM, you read the Dungeon Master's Guide, and it tells you things that will make you a better DM. And from what I can tell, the 5th edition Dungeon Master's Guide is kind of a very long text that says, you'll work it out. Which is not as bad as it is when I'm talking about Powered by the
I was
Apocalypse.
gonna say, ooh, Powered by the Apocalypse style, which is a completely inappropriate remark for me to make, because I have zero experience with it.
I have no experience playing Powered by the Apocalypse. I have only experience reading the books. And some of the advice from people who like that system is crackers. Just useless, unhinged stuff. Essentially, I will say something like, hey, look, there's nothing in this rulebook for helping me understand how to play this, how to run this game. Because all that I could find is this one page of instructions at the back that reads a bit like an ad. And they will tell me everything on that page as if that answers my question. And not as if that's the problem.
I will assume you haven't seen the thing, rather than you've seen the thing and it was inadequate to you.
Yeah, and like, you know, this is... The other thing is, I think that to a degree, Powered by the Apocalypse is something that kind of clicks with you. Like, people think that it's, like, a well-written, universalizable system, as you can tell by the way that they try to universalize it to everything. But it might just be that it's a very interesting, specific system that tracks really well with a particular mindset. And unfortunately, if it tracks with you, you might not have it in you to understand why it doesn't track with other people.
I do have the personal pet theory that 4th edition might be the most autistic D&D edition.
Concur? Concur?
And it's, you know, that might be unfair of me, and is based largely on the people who choose to work on the system developmentally, but...
Yeah, lot of blue hats.
But then, you know, that's a selection bias, because we're talking about the kind of people who will join a fucking GitHub project for a system that you definitionally can't make any money off.
Uh-huh.
And has virtually been erased from existence by the popularity of its successor.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
Though,
So, you know, it's not a fair sample.
though, as I was saying when I started talking about, you know, I don't read 5th edition stuff or watch 5th edition stuff, one of the funnier things that's come up in that is there are a bunch of 5th ed content creators who seem to have this idea of like, hey everyone, I found this mysterious tome that teaches me how to make good tactical encounters and have combat do interesting things, and it's got this mysterious name of Fortheed.
Forced.
Yeah, I
Everybody
think...
loves Forced.
I understand that Matt Colville specifically does very much say, like, yo, I got these ideas from 4th edition Dungeons & Dragons. I think they're good ideas. I think you should use them. But I also think that Matt Colville's own game, which I think it's Draw Steel, looks super interesting, because it looks like someone tried to marry Blades in the Dark and 4th edition Dungeons & Dragons level of power.
Oh, hang on. No, isn't that a different thing? Draw Steel is the one where you illustrate as you play the game, right?
No. Draw Your Weapon is a live play.
Oh, that's Draw Your Weapon. Okay.
And it's really frustrating because it sounds like such a fun concept, and then I looked at it and I saw that, oh, I don't like that. Any of these people do.
Aww. Yeah, we should clearly do one.
Yeah, while I'm running a game, definitely have it in me to draw stuff. And you, the person with a disability that's affecting her hands, should definitely be required to draw a lot of things quickly.
Boy, we bent around.
We can't leave this room yet. I'm not done with the curve on this cat's tail. Again. Control Z. Again.
Oh no! Big bully! In a very non-joking way, I do have a dream where you and me and HR do like Drawfee style art streams.
I think that would be fun, but the problem is I say that as the worst person in that lineup. Like, I'm not even the Nathan.
Look, somebody's got to be, and also, you were the one who made a point of nothing has to be any good, right?
Oh yeah, and I'm also, of the three of us, I'm the one that finishes stuff.
Yeah. Like, you'll notice that regularly when we play the Jackbox drawing games, you do better than me.
Yeah.
Because you're better at conveying essential information without extra flourish, let's say.
You do gild the lily somewhat.
But I can make it such a nice lily.
Uh-huh. That's why I think that the best one for us, like as an actual social play experience, is the t-shirt one.
The t-shirt one is not even a drawing game. It's a meme making game.
Kind
It
of,
literally is, can you pick the best combination of a drawing and a slogan?
But the art in question... Aww! Can you see that figment? It's Bill.
I can't.
It's a little Bill holding a flowers.
He's an onion.
Well, I mean, yes, he does look like an onion.
Who's Bill?
Sorry, no, Bob. Bob's Flower Pots.
Oh, that makes more sense.
Yeah, my bad. Psyking's husband.
Yeah, but that makes more sense. I would have remembered it by name, probably.
Are you gonna make me schlep all the way back? Oh, game.
Get out.
Oh, game. I am momentarily disappointed in you. Oh, game.
Can you not, like, die and get returned to the entrance? You really can't, can you?
Nope.
Just
It will
get,
put
like,
me to the nearest point.
platformed.
But, you know, I guess
You
I
probably
have...
run back pretty quick.
Yeah, I was going to say, with all the rainbows.
Yeah.
I want to go back to the little snoodly guy, because I need to check how many more things I need to find here. Like, am I done? I think I'm done. It looks like I'm done.
Well, that's what I was saying when I was like, you mean just to get out, don't you?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I mean, it is definitely quicker because you can just fall down a lot of areas that will climbs.
Yep. God, I love... I do complain about Dark Souls and its fans, and will continue to do so forever, because they all deserve it. But I do love the way that there's... I feel that Dark Souls contributed to a lot of level designers learning a lot about mindful attention in level design. Like, I do think that games in general just look a lot better when you've got this kind of attention to making it so people move through the space well. You know, backtracking is fun.
I need to get
And
some.
we're done with the Eye Shrine.
Hey,
Alright.
good instinct.
Ear Hand Shrine.
Make him the sweetest ear cat.
Thanks for the ride.
Oy. Oh boy. What are we looking at? How much
I
stuff
should
we
have done
got?
card or ear hand. That would have been the correct. Pretend I did that.
4 figments, a nugget of wisdom, and a bag. We are at the very thin end of the wedge here. Hang on, how many more?
Are they all definitely in this one, or there are more? Okay.
There's the nose mouth shrine and there's the ear hand shrine. That's all we got left. So, couple of figments. Hmm? Yes.
No, they shuffle the one you're in to the top. Don't
Yeah.
they? I was like, hang on. I was sure that it said that was the only one that had anything missing. But...
Yep.
Man, I want sweets.
Sorry.
Yeah,
I mean, we have sweets. We have them in the cupboard.
I know, but I want like pancakes or a Danish or something.
Yeah.
For some reason, I have a sweet bakery craving at this moment that just came out of nowhere.
Which is really weird because it's not like this. This is a setting where I would have expected. I want some, you know, lollies that are so sugary that my spit hurts. But no.
No.
Where are we going? What are the cheat? What are you going to? Alright. So, yeah. Mountain goats, very good.
We've established that.
Oh, what? It doesn't bear repeating? But yeah, I've got, what, the mountain goats, it's no children this year and solidarity forever.
Oh, I was thinking of the high school one where they make fun of 4 chord songs and then go, yeah, and I made one because they're great.
Yeah. Aha. There's also, You Used to Be Cool.
Wow.
And,
I
oh
sorted
god, what
all
is it?
the emotional baggage in Helmet's mind.
You know, I hope you love
Wonder
your
if I
life.
can be
I hope
in
you
the
love
band.
your life now like I love mine. God, what? No, that's You Used to Be Cool. Yeah. Sorry, I'm having this moment where I'm like mixing up like AJJ as well as all these other songs.
I don't think I know any of this.
Yeah, AJJ are a different band,
Hey, little buddy.
formerly known as the
I
Alex
need to get
Jackson.
somewhere quick.
Alex Jackson? No, Andrew Jackson.
Hey, we're
Jihad.
done.
We're done with the Eye Hand Shrine, which means now we've got nothing but some bits to get in the nose mouth. Nose mouth is the
Okay,
worst part of
what
Star
I
Wars.
should have done is make him the sweetest
Thanks,
brain
buddy.
nose mouth shrine. There you go.
Wow.
What? Oh, it's right there, huh? Wouldn't it be great if that was the only thing we needed? Oh, there's another one.
There's 3 to go. Oh, you spotted another one? Did I just
It's
swing?
in front of you. I
Fucking...
thought that sentence was gonna end with, oh, you spotted this one too, but instead you said you spotted another one as you turned to look directly at it. And I'm like,
Directly...
Talen, it's right there, Talen!
Die, tiny accountant babies.
Hey, I'm helping.
You are. Oh, that's right. I did a video last week
Oh, I
on...
don't think you should stand in the beam.
I can see the colors.
I don't know what light looks like when it's filtered through a raz, but I don't think we should find out.
It's actually a slightly reddy blue. Sorry, a slightly reddy pink color.
Like, are you making a raspberry joke? or
I was gonna
just
go for
that's blood.
I was gonna go for a raspberry ripple joke, but yeah, you got yeah, you got me. But yeah, Blades in the Dark is a system that I'm absolutely nuts about. And the thing is, I like Blades in the Dark, and I like it enough that when I started running it most recently, I just invented my own new basic setting, which I will probably use every time I run Blades in the Dark from here on thereafter.
Yeah,
But-
well, the one thing I don't really love about Blades in the Dark is the single setting aspect of it.
Which is weird, right? Because, like, one of the things that I'm mad about with Powered by the Apocalypse games is the degree to which they're just like, you'll figure it out. You don't need a setting.
We don't share that though, because like I vastly prefer not genreless, not like generic universal. I'm not a GURPSian, but I don't like having a setting baked into the mechanics. I like having a mood, a genre. I like having that baked into the mechanics because if you omit it, they're usually really boring mechanics. But
It's the vibe.
I think Points of Light is the perfect amount of setting to include in a system, which is to say almost none. That's for me. I'm gonna decide how the world works.
Yep.
Because I can't trust you to do it. Especially if you're writing a corporate product RPG. Because it's gonna take you for fucking ever to put enough gay things in it. I am not wrong! But even indie ones, I just, I have very specific ideas about what makes a good game world, and it's probably not yours. Not Talen, not yours.
I was gonna say.
Not yours, writer, not yours.
I was gonna say, cool. Actually, I say this because Fox is currently cross at me because I almost completely outmoded her cool, big, tough adventurer character species with my completely different...
Didn't even! It's not that you almost outmoded it, it's that you made... you just made something that was kind of a broken version of them. As in
Not
too
even
good.
broken, just unpack this, alright?
You just made a strictly better version of them. I was like, what, did you think mine wasn't good enough? I made a really specific decision about where to balance that.
Uh-huh.
And you just ignored that.
Uh-huh. Which is especially weird, because I didn't intend to.
Turns out you didn't mean to, no.
No, this is one of the things that can happen, and why it's good to have an editor, especially one you live with, who will just randomly at one point during your workday blurt out, "Hey, fuck you!"
I did do that.
Just,
I was mad. I spoke in anger.
Yep. And you wouldn't take it back.
Well, I mean, it was justified at the time.
I mean, I was right.
In context, it was the correct response.
It's still so weird, because I don't remember why I chose that.
Nope.
And I'm normally pretty particular about what I choose in my designs. Aha! Is that it? One
Drunk.
figment.
Alright. Everybody look for a figment. Tell Talen if you see it.
Yeah, we appreciate it if you do. It'd be really funny if we don't find it now and we give up because we go to time. And then we come back later and a commenter is like, and you missed the figment at this second.
It would be very... Is that it?
What?
Turn a little... Oh no, it's just another one of those fucking anchor points for the grapple.
Uh-huh.
God, those look too much like figments. There was also something moving in that purple haze. Oh.
And he replied, "Purple haze." What are we looking for?
I feel like there's a Darren Hayes joke there. No, not down there.
Okay.
Over there, see how there's like fog in between the platforms? I thought I saw something move through the fog. It might be one of those ones that moves on a cycle or something. Or I could have imagined it.
It might be one of
That's
those.
always possible.
Still, it's worth going and looking. Man, here's a wild thing. Do you remember the Tism song from which we get Ron Hitler Barassi crying out and he replied "Purple Haze"?
Oh, not even a little bit.
It's for a Tism song called...
Out Freak?
No, it's a Tism song called "Garbage."
Oh, right.
With the line, "Do you want to save the world? Well, don't recycle garbage." And it's specifically about the idea that
It's about nostalgia.
It's about nostalgia, which is a poison that will fucking kill you. But the thing
As
is,
we observe in the documentary.
no children by the mountain goats. Wait, no.
Listen, it may be a recurring theme in our favorite stuff.
My favorite nostalgia is a poison that will fucking kill you song of all time is by Sloshy.
I was thinking of generic romance.
Yeah, which is also an absolute banger of a series. But
I didn't think they were gonna stick it, but then they did.
Holy
and
shit,
They
that
did
series.
by looking straight into the screen and saying nostalgia is a poison that will kill you.
just absolutely no respect for your feelings on this front.
Also, pay attention in case you might be a Stephen Page bad at relationships guy.
Yeah, that's what that show is. Ooh, hello. No, it's a jump ring. Boo.
So I'm watching this over Talen's shoulder on the TV screen. It's basically in front of him on his screen and behind him on the screen for me to look at, so
Yep.
we can face each other. And I'm itching to get up and like walk over and survey it with my hands on my hips, like, let's look at the earnings for this quarter.
There's a thing that I heard, like, it was Prost, that's right. It's Prost talking about you're having a really good time with a cooperative game when someone has to get up, put their hands on their hips, and survey the board from a different angle. Just like, fuck yeah. When someone's doing the sound tech grunt when they're looking at the scenario going, alright, I see what the problem is.
Oh man, you know what we should play again? Fucking Starship Artemis.
Yeah.
That shit's great. I love asymmetrical co-op. God, it's so good.
Uh-huh.
That is probably my favorite mechanical genre. Subgenre? I mean, because it can go with just about any mechanical genre.
Yep. I'm trying to think about what asymmetrical thing I was looking at recently. Oh, that's right. I was looking at Root, because Root has a new expansion.
Another one? Holy shit.
Uh-huh. It's called the Homeland expansion.
Uh-huh. That sounds upsettingly jingoistic.
No.
No?
It has two things that I love it for. One of them is the Twilight Council, who are a secret group who every day you wake up and you find that the Twilight Council have set rules in place that everyone must abide, and then at night they come out and they claim the rules, so you play a card and then you get to replay it later, but you play them in the opposite order. And this is
I have no
because...
fucking idea what you're describing, but I assume it's cool.
and the thing is, this is because the characters are bats.
I like bats.
And that means that they're not active during the middle of the day. They don't get that middle of the day stage. They just have morning and night.
That's fun.
And, best of all, when you store the meeples on your board, you store them upside down. They hang off your board because they're
Oh,
bats.
that's a shiny fucking thing. Is that a nugget? No, we're not looking for a nugget.
We are looking for a nugget.
Well, is that it there in front of that black waterfall? Further, over, just turn more. There.
That is.
Sparkly gold floating thing?
That is. Alright, fuck yeah.
I thought we only had a figment left.
We do have a figment as well, so if you spot that... But yeah, no, we've got to get
That's
over
what I've
there
been looking
somehow.
for, but fuck me, it's hard to see figments in this stage. Because everything has that out-focused, VHS artifact color shadowing as well.
Yeah.
So everything kind of looks like a figment.
Yep.
Alright, we're getting closer. Over there! Oh, you absolute horror shows! And there's the figment!
Oh, it is moving around! I wonder if it's at an angle where I could have seen it from that viewpoint. It doesn't seem like it would be. I think it's a coincidence that I called it being a cycle thing.
Missed it, you little wretch.
Aw, they almost bounced you into it.
Yep.
That's it. I think I've...
Alright.
Don't care, got it!
Good, yeah, good enough.
Alright. Just gotta get the shiny.
Oh, come on.
Oh. It's rude that they don't give you the bounce here. Wow.
How the fuck am I...
I mean, they just shot you off that edge, didn't they?
How am I supposed to get this thing? Jumping at it from here?
I can't even see it at the moment. Where'd it go?
Whoa!
Ah! No!
Good at this.
Okay, as long as you die, it's fine.
Yep.
I was worried about you landing on a lower platform.
Yeah, that would be bad. Or maybe it wouldn't be. Maybe I'm in fact trying to land on that lower platform at this point. I don't know.
So it's at the side that one of these fishes. That doesn't make any sense. It's over to the right from here, right?
I don't know.
No, that's like where you were trying to get when you were jumping. I'm talking as if nothing happened.
That's okay. You can make... Wow, they're slippery!
Oh.
Alright.
Right.
Slow you down so I can get past you. Double check the side of this thing that I'm looking at.
I don't see it.
Yeah, me neither. Okay, that's good. That's good. That means it's the other side.
Oh, does it? Or does it mean that we lost track of it entirely? Backtrack until
Possible.
we see it again.
It's possible we completely duffed it.
Because I don't think we could see the other side of this from where we were.
Yeah, I think you're right. But we're still in the right generalized spot.
Right? Okay. I don't think it was as close to the waterfall as our current position implies. It's just the landmark that it
What
was
the heck?
in front of when I saw it. So.
I got a kickback. Alright. Why am I doing that and not just walking along the path? What's wrong with me? Raz, what's wrong with you?
Patience.
Okay. Now this should be in a position to at least see it if it's in front of that waterfall. Which it doesn't look like it is.
No, it was a smaller waterfall than that, I think.
Yeah.
But we were a lot further away.
Let's keep looking. Because we found the figment this way.
We did, and it was, like, really close by. Just keep going back and turning around.
And it's a microphone.
A microphone?
If I remember correctly, that's what they are in this zone.
Yeah. It's just a shiny gold thing. I couldn't see what it was. Like a little pill. So it could have been a microphone.
There it is, up there.
Right, we were up high. That's why the waterfall looks so much smaller. Well, this is clearly the right way to get to it. Dying from a giant tongue side.
Not gonna happen.
No.
I could really use a side pop.
Oh, hush, make it Cyclops.
Raz also wants sweeties.
It's true. Everyone in this house except me wants sweeties right now.
Ellie doesn't want sweeties. Ellie's asleep.
And they would like steak. It's fine.
I was about to say it'd be very funny if you
Master of recovery!
How did you...
Thank you for the mental energy, Psy-Pop. Ow!
Holy shit.
I just realized.
Maybe you need to freeze the tongue?
Yeah. You freeze the tongue and you walk on it.
You sure you can get it from there?
Are you telling me I can't?
Are you telling me you can?
Well, that's a skill issue. Not a design issue. You see, I'm a game designer. I'm not a game player. Like, no one expects me to be good at the games I play. I'm not like Shelf.
Do you have time to charge your bouncy bubble on top of the tongue? Or is it gonna come back to moving too quickly?
The problem with charging the bouncy bubble on the tongue is that
Slip
then it
off.
makes you slide.
Okay. Yep.
I can just do this repeatedly. Wow!
You also have to grab the
You've got to
object
press
down.
Y. You've got to press Y. I keep on thinking I've just got to land on it, but no, you've got to press Y.
You have to pick it up?
You have to pick it up.
That's incredibly rude. Why?
Yeah, that's the button you push.
No, wait, you knew what I meant!
Full star screen there for a moment.
I'll take this.
There we go.
That's awful.
Hey!
Psyking Sensorium complete.
I will say the single best thing they did in the new Pokemon Legends game is that they made it so you don't have to press the fucking button to pick up every little sparkly fucking thing. You just run over them. It is insane to make you press the button every goddamn time. There are so many things.
Oh boy. Just gonna go over to that vending machine and buy some more Psypops.
There's the mental energy I needed. Thanks,
Oh,
Cypop.
I'm all out. Hey, you
Hints of
nerd.
that special projection in your life.
Can't you get like a max potion by now?
Delicious and good for your mental energy. Don't be a stranger.
Potions? What's that for? Potions sound like a
thank you
mysterious
for the
thing
mental
you
energy,
obtain in some
Psypop.
sort of video game. This is serious Psychonauts
No
business.
pins for
The
that
max
special
was the important
projection
part,
in
and
your
you know
life.
it.
Unlike Dream Fluffs, you gotta remember
Like
to
the
use these,
wrapped,
okay?
like the boiled sweet looking one is like a fairy, right?
Excellent.
Yeah, it only works when you die.
Yeah.
I forgot about that thing. There's an extra upgrade I can afford. Don't worry, we'll get it.
Ah, well, you have to, because you promised me 100.
Delicious.
Yeah, we're gonna get everything.
Mental energy.
Yeah.
Everything.
Please use
You know,
your purchase
part of that is going to involve some
responsibly.
grinding for some shards, which sucks butts, but you know, whatever. And here's the other thing: we're level 75.
Is that good?
It just means that there's certain things we've just upgraded because, like, I don't know, we're the points sitting around.
Yay.
Yeah, so now time bubbles are
Yes,
really.
I do
long.
expect to see all these fully upgraded as well,
Nothing
even
like
the
a
ones that are
little
fuck
clairvoyance.
useless.
Oh yeah, well, okay. So none of them are completely useless because the one that's closest to useless, clairvoyance, unlocks no longer having cooldowns on anything
How is that not the first thing you would get?
because you need to be rank 102 to get it.
Okay.
It is the very definition of fucking around late game power.
Gotcha. Okay, I take it back. I take it back.
Uh-huh.
I take it back. I thought you were looking me in the face and going, I didn't take the
No
you have another
cool.
turn card because it didn't seem that powerful.
Didn't seem sporting.
And I was going to hit you. I was going to just lean across the table and slap you.
Well, I don't want to take an extra turn card. After all, my
Take a
turns
spin
are already
and
good. You should have it because your turns are shit.
Yes, I'm ready to
All
go with
right.
collective unconscious.
Boy, yeah, boy.
Have you run out of talent, or are you good to do another brain?
Oh, we're not going to do another brain. It's past 10 o'clock. You've got to go to bed.
Well, I was going to eat sugar and stay up, but
Okay, you've got to go make pancakes.
I'm not going to make pancakes.
You've got to go bully me into making you something sweet, like cookies.
I was just going to go and have a lolly.
There's Hollis, and there's the Psy King. We're done.
Done!
Which
Dun,
means,
dun, dun, dun.
of our different brains, as you can see, we've got the three.
Time for the various fords.
And the Tomb of the Sarcophagus, which, oh god,
Sarcophagus is so
it's
amazing.
such a good name.
I love it. I'm a little bit mad that it can never be a Pokemon.
One Figment and the Memory Ball. I missed one Figment on the first try.
Sure, you want to do one more brain?
No.
Okay.
No, because we might need an easy one next time. Because we've got to go back and do Bob's Bottles. And I don't know if you can read that from here, but Bob's Bottles is missing, like, almost
70 figments.
40 figments.
Oh, sorry, it's a 6, not a 9.
Yeah, but, like, yeah, Bob's Bottles has a whole bunch of open air roaming space where it's just easy for me to get lost.
Nah.
On the other hand, Cassie's collection, 30-ish figments, but I did get all the Nuggets of Wisdom and the Memory Vaults, so that one's not so bad. And, wow, I did better in the mailroom than I thought I would.
Yeah, that's pretty tight.
Yeah, only 5 figments to find.
I guess it's not that much stuff.
Strike City, 2 figments to find and an emotional baggage. Wow. Whew. And yeah, but that one's like barely a level. Like that one's a matter of like, I didn't catch it on the first run through and there's no way back, so
That's how all of them are.
uh-huh.
Alrighty.
On the other hand,
Always useful.
on the Mother Lobe, we have 26 of the 27 challenge cards. We have 5 of the 6 supply chests, and there are 2 challenge markers waiting to be found.
Oh, the vibes on that art are impeccable.
It's so good.
Yeah.
I get
Beautiful.
there's a lot of reasons to be critical of Double Fine in general, but holy shit, they basically slammed this out of the park directly through me on this game. The Quarry, which has...
Directly through you as in obliterated you like an Astro Boy show with the voice of Romy Park.
Yep. And, like, look, down in the corners, you see how that section of, like, the sequence of, like, numbers and whatnot, it's colored the color blue that you get when people draw on the map. Like, it's just a little bit faded.
I guess it is. I relate less to this because, you know, the whole summer camp and everything is really not a thing here. But,
Uh-huh. On the other hand...
oh, I like these scribbles.
Uh-huh.
These make me happy.
Please look up at the top right, and what do we see?
I can't really see what that is. It looks like a mountain goat.
It's a mountain goat,
Wonderful.
which is a really good band.
Now we've come full circle.
Anyway, I'm done. You know, you want to...
I thought you'd cut already. Alright, I'm done.
Bye.